My name is Sean Goins. I am the program coordinator for Soldier's Wish, and we're here today in the rotunda at the state capitol to grant a wish to Josiah Moore for a Northern Lights trip to Iceland.
I'm Josiah Moore, and I was just told to show up. That's it. I had no clue what I was doing here.
My name is Amelia Moore, and I've been working with Soldier's Wish for probably about a month now to set up this big lifelong dream of Josiah's.
I'm an aviation machinist mate, and I worked on Boeing 737's engines. Don't know what got into me one day. Maybe it was from all the family being in the Navy I woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna join. I'm gonna be in the Navy, see how it is. I didn't do much before what happened to me, but what I got to do, it was a life changer. The experience and all the people I met up in Washington State, Whidbey Island, I have no words. I wish I could go back and thank them all in person. I really wish I could.
Well, first I want to thank everyone for coming out. I'm going to share just real quick. So I'm Deborah Whidbey. I'm the executive director for Soldier's Wish. And Soldier's Wish gets to stand in the gap and make wishes come true for heroes that serve our country, whether it be veteran or active military. I want to thank our Highway Patrol that is here with us today and our senators that took time out of your schedule to rearrange and be here with us today. We're all here today because a young sailor who by many accounts embodies the hallmarks of a great man. Honest, hardworking, helpful, caring, strong. These are the words that come to mind when his peers were asked to describe Josiah Moore. At only 20 years old, Josiah faces something that no man should have to: finality. Youth is something that most of us take for granted. We look forward without a second thought of tomorrow not coming. Yet despite this, Josiah finds the courage and the will to fight for tomorrow. I want to introduce someone, a brave young woman named Amelia Moore. She's going to tell you a story about how it all began, and this became abundantly clear why Josiah fights for tomorrow.
Have you ever heard the phrase, home is where you make it? For me, home is not a place, it's a person, and that person is Josiah. Our story began when we were just kids, only 8 and 9 years old, growing up side by side without realizing how closely our lives would intertwine. By the time we were 14 and 15, we started dating, and from that moment on, we've been inseparable. When he left for basic training, we wrote to each other every single day, and the moment that he graduated basic, we spent every possible second connected, sometimes just falling asleep together on FaceTime just to feel close. Over nearly 5 years together, there has never been a dull moment, only countless memories, laughter, and lessons that have shaped us to who we are today. In September of 2024, our lives changed forever. Josiah was diagnosed with stage 4 embryonal parasiticular rhabdomyosarcoma, a rare and aggressive childhood cancer. At first, we believed treatment might bring remission and allow us to move forward with our plans, but as the months passed and treatment grew harder, we realized life rarely ever follows the script we imagine. On November 21st, 2024, at just 18 and 19 years old, we promised each other a lifetime of love. That day was filled with hope and with the quiet strength of knowing we were exactly where we were meant to be, together. Through hospital stays, scans, endless appointments, Josiah has remained brave and full of light. He has a special kind of humor that makes me laugh, even on the heaviest days, and a love for gaming, the outdoors, and simple moments that remind me of what truly matters. On Monday, August 11th, 2025, Josiah underwent a progress PET scan. We were nearing the end of first-line therapy, and so ready to finally begin maintenance treatment. But that Thursday, his oncologist called with words no one wants to hear. Josiah's abdominal tumor had doubled in size since April, and at that time, there were more questions than answers. A week later, we sat down with his doctors, and the answers we received broke our hearts. The options were limited, and they told us Josiah's cancer would eventually take his life. Even so, when his cancer relapsed, doubling in size despite nearly a year of active treatment, Josiah's courage has never wavered. He still dreams boldly, building a home with me, becoming a father, and seeing the Northern Lights. These dreams aren't far-off wishes, and each moment we're given, no matter how long we have. Home is not walls or a roof, it's the laughter in his voice, and the warmth of his hand in mine, the unwavering love we've carried from childhood until today. Josiah is my home, and wherever life leads us, even to the day where he's no longer here with me, that will never change.
Today, thanks to the Bama Companies, Kim Owens is here joining us, TNT Travel Team, Navy Wounded Warrior, and countless donors and supporters, we're going to grant your wish to experience the Northern Lights in Iceland.
I just have no words when I showed up. I'm just thankful for everybody. I really am. I may not show it right now, but my heart is racing. I'm shaking. It means so much that everybody here, all these people, I may not know them personally, but it makes me happy. I never had anything like this in my life. That's the first surprise ever.
I didn't even know like this could happen. I didn't know that this many people would do this. I didn't know. I am at a loss for words also, and I've known about it for almost a month.